This here is Chris. He is like most other people, except for one big difference. He is very reasonable. At any crossing, he keeps a reasonable distance. He watches in both directions a reasonable amount of times. He waits for a reasonable amount of time and then crosses the street. To find the source of this reasonableness, we invited Chris to speak with us. Chris, why are you so reasonable?
I think I've always been this reasonable. Actually, I remember when I was born, the doctors actually said, "You look exactly like I thought you would." I remember I had the reasonable height, reasonable sized head, reasonable feet, reasonable body, very reasonable, reasonably blue eyes, reasonably long hair.
But then, Chris, I have to ask you one more question. Is there not a time when you're not this reasonable?
If there's any time I'm not reasonable? Well, actually...
And now is not the time nor the place to be reasonable. If you're sitting there being reasonable, stop it. Stop it, don't be reasonable right now. Because today, we're playing 5 colors, mostly Yorion and Sagas. I don't know exactly what's called, but it's not reasonable to have all these colors. It's not reasonable to have all these good stuffs. But still, we're doing it. We're putting all the good new cards in the same deck. So first up on the good cards list is, of course, Esika, God of the Tree, but it's actually the right side of the card, which is amazing. So we're gonna read that. We're not gonna care about the left card too much. The Prismatic Bridge, of course, costs all colors, easy to assemble. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker card. Put that card into the battlefield and rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You're just gonna get the best thing out of your deck every turn. That seems kind of nice. And what is the best thing to hit with this? Well, I think one of the better things to hit, of course, if you're not playing Ugin, is at least Yorion. Yorion is a very reasonable card. Of course, when it enters the battlefield, it exiles any number of non-land permanents you own and control, and then you return them at the beginning of the next end step. And this means that we can get an insane value after the new sagas. I mean, everything is amazing with Yorion, but also the new sagas. New sagas are amazing. We now got, I think this is the best uncommon, honestly, in Kaldheim. I'm very, very sold on this card. Binding the Old Gods, Chris. Be reasonable when you're reading. Binding the Old Gods. Destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. First part of the saga, very, very good ability. Destroy any non-land permanent. Second part is also amazing. Search your library for a forest card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Note that it's not basic forest. So you can search for, as you can see here, we have a lot of triomes. You can search for a triome and put in a battlefield, which is amazing. And the third part is very lackluster, I guess. Creature you control gain death touch until end of turn. I don't know, if you have some weird death touch deck, it might work out. But we also have this new card. This new card I think is gonna be in like all the good decks. This has like all the hallmarks of an amazing card. Okay, so it produces a blocker. You know, you get a 1/2 blue bird with flying. First part of the saga, and you gain 2 life. That's pretty nice. And then second part of the saga is sometimes gonna work out for you, sometimes it doesn't, but it doesn't matter too much. Whenever one or more creatures you control with flying deals combat damage to a player this turn, look at that player's hand and draw a card. So you might draw a card out of this, that's nice. But third part of the saga, you may put a card you own from outside of the game on top of your library. So you can just have all the goodly goodies. I mean, if it's not enough with all the goody goodies you have in your medic, you can also put all the goody goodies in the sideboard. So we of course have Kiora, Best of Seekers, you know, Peer into the Abyss, Cragblade, Bailiff. All the reasonable cards. So reasonable. Such a reasonable sideboard, I know. And then another new card, which is also very reasonable, not overpowered at all. Battle of Frost and Fire. Deals 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. I didn't even know it was non-giant. Okay, now I know. So this clears the board from most things for 5 manas, but that's not all. The second part is Scry 3, which is decent, but the third part is amazing. Whenever you cast a spell with convert Mogoth 5 or greater this turn, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. So you get card advantage, and you get the board wipe out. This is just so amazing. And if you also have Yorion a couple of times, it becomes even more amazing. Then I wanted to try out this card. I don't think that this is necessarily the deck for this card, maybe. But I put it in it anyway, so... In Search of Greatness. By the way, I did record these games before I recorded the Mono Black deck that I released yesterday, so... That's if you're wondering why I'm still in gold. I'm actually in platinum, everyone, but I recorded this before. So, in Search of Greatness, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1, plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. So I thought this was the new Fire Sub Invention, because I thought what it said was that you can cast any spell. If you have a permanent, which is not in Search of Greatness, you can cast a 1 spell for free, which has a converted mana cost +1. But that's not exactly what it says. It says you can only cast a spell if it has 1 higher mana cost than the highest mana cost that you already have. So this means that if you have something for 5 down already, as you often have in this deck, it doesn't do anything. So this was very much a miss, I guess, in this deck. But it worked out anyway, so you know, we got to try it out at least. Sometimes it worked out. When I had a 3-drop, it sometimes wrapped me to a 4-drop and so on, but still. Okay. Another new card is Firja's Retribution. This is mostly because I wanted to try this card out, and because maybe we don't have that many win cons, I guess. Firja's Retribution. It creates a 4/4 white Angel Warrior creature token with the flying and vigilance. Second part is Angels you control gain. Destroy target creature with power less than this creature's power. That's very nice also. Very nice ability against creature decks. And third part, Angels you control gain double strike under that turn. Pretty nice. That's a reasonable deck. Let's jump into some reasonable games. Cheers, everyone. For Kaldheim. And a beautiful looking hand. Start off with this, looks amazing. Okay. Raugrin Indatha Island Mountain Birth. Yorion. We have a lot of lands, but that's nice because I like it. That's a big card. Be our first opponent. Yes, we're in gold. I haven't played in a month, so we're gonna have to rank up. I mean, it's not like I was super high rank before. It's been like, oh, I used to be such high rank, and now I lost it all. Gone for 1 month and I lost it all, boys. I used to be a pro. I used to be a pro. Everyone's like, no, we don't believe it. We know you were a dingus. You went away, you came back, and you're still a dingus. I know. Funny how that works out. Funny how that works. Just works out that way. Okay, so what we gonna do next turn? Just gonna put down Raugrin Triome, not do anything. I mean, we have 3 5-drops. That's kind of what we have to do, I think. Dream Stalker Manticore. Man, this guy, I don't think he has the new cards yet. Is what I think. Maybe, since we have a million lands, we just cycle the thing we need least. We need double white, but we have white with this, so we can cycle you. You can cycle during your opponent's turns, says everyone. I know, yes, I know. But I just wanted to cycle during my own turn. That's when I wanted to cycle. Yeah, so there might be some easier opponents for a while. I'll see. Warden of the Chained. This guy seems to be playing the deck that you get for freezies. Okay. Though to be fair, we don't have that much defense so far. We're gonna get some defense when we get our Battle of Frost and Fire, not Fire and Ice. Battle of Frost and Fire. Not gonna make a mistake and say Battle of Fire and Ice. Single time. And the Mighty Burn though. Luckily everything has 4 power or 4 toughness, so everything's gonna die for this. It's kind of amazing. I think big cards thing to ask there is assemble his army, but he will have to learn hard way. But you get smacked down now. Get smacked and smoked. This has trample. This is not a trample. This has trample. Okay. I got the damage, that's fine. That's fine. What is the next part of the saga do? No one more creature? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need it right now, that's the thing. We don't need this thing. I think the third part of the saga is just insane. It's just me. You may put a card that you own from outside of the game on the top of your library. This card is just, ooh. I'm gonna play way too much of the Raven's Warning. Such a good card, honestly. Is this gonna be the new Birth of Meletis? And there was, but you can play both. I know. But the Raven's Warning just seems. It answers everything. If it goes unpunished, it's actually pretty dangerous because it's gonna draw a lot of cards. It gains your life, which we all know. Oh my god, that's a lot of lands. No. Yeah, what do I want now? How do I want to win? I guess this new card seems fun. Let's take that. And let's see. Whenever you cast a spell with cover minus 5 or greater, we can kill that thing in a million ways. But I think I choose to kill you this way. Whoop. And put you down, tapped. And next time we should be able to play the Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. Is Tibalt Cosmic Imposter gonna be good? Probably yes. Probably yes. Okay, forest card, sure. It's very nice that it says forest card and not basic forest card. That's something I was quite surprised to see also. Fabled Passage. Let's see what we're gonna find here. Forest. And Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. Oh yeah, also I have that. I have that thing. Discard a card, the Ketria Triome can go. Pretty positive. Okay, exile top 2 cards of his library. Ooh, Nessian Hornbeetle.
No mistake.
That's a good one. I love my Nessian Hornbeetle. I love him. I love him so much. Oh my god, also Insert of Greatness. It's just me, or is this card like overpowered? It's just me. Just me just seeing the greatness of In Search for Greatness. I think so. I think I'm the only one. This just seems bonkers. That you can play something. We're gonna read this in just 1 second, because you might not have seen that card yet. You might not have seen it. Oh my god, he also has Binding of God. Old God. This is probably the best uncommon, I think, in this set. It's like a mini Elspeth Conqueror set. A mini one. Sometimes even better, honestly. In search for, because the thing is, this destroys a permanent, so it gets rid of one thing, and you always get the forest. Often with Elspeth Conquerors that you just killed one thing and then it didn't do anything. Didn't have any effect on the board. But that's no longer the case. No. Let's see here. I could play something for... Let's see, I can play something for 4 for free. I can play this for free, but... Doesn't matter. No, doesn't that work? Because a permanent spell from your hand. Okay, that was not from my hand. Exile all cards from all graveyards. Add. Nah, we're not gonna do that yet. We'll do that soon. Let's make it first. I know we're just beating down an opponent which basically plays. I mean, he's doing his best, honestly. He's playing good. He's playing good, but he's just not given the cards that he deserves. That's not his fault, really. Volcanic Salvo, okay. That's kind of cool, though. Yeah. Kiora best to see God, I don't know. I'll take whatever strongest card is. Yeah, I mean, take everything you have. And everything I have. And, okay, Rampart Smasher. That could be cool. One of Chains. I want all your things. All of them. Brushwag. Definitely want that. And this bad boy. We don't have that many ways of winning, I guess. In this deck. Smack in. Is it gonna block? No, it takes it. Okay. He stays in, though. Big card. He's a gentleman. The big gentleman. Big gentleman. I'm gonna try to rank up as quickly as possible. Up to Platinum. I don't know how fast that's gonna be, but we'll see. And, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Kiora Esika, we're gonna keep that. Being up, you may cast a permanence. Well, why didn't this trigger? We have 1,000,000 mana costs. Or we had equal to 1 plus the highest converted Ah, the highest converted mana cost. Chris, you're a dingus. I thought it was any converted mana cost. Okay. Yeah, that makes this card a million times worse than I thought it was. Okay. Okay, so it's not that good when you have Tibalt out, I guess. But otherwise, I think it's kind of sweet. I will auto pay. I'll auto pay you. Create that thing. Ah, sure, why not? Why not, you know? Okay, well that makes this card way worse than I thought it was. At the beginning of upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control. Wait! Equal to 1 plus the highest mana cost of other. Oh yeah. So Insert of Greatness doesn't count itself. So you can't just play this and next turn play something for 3 for free, because that would be, I mean, insane. That would truly be fire summation, but now it's just half fires. Like, ow! A little bit of mana screw, isn't it? Little bit of mana screwage, but I think, since I'm so ballers, you're not ballers, Chris, I know, but since I want to be ballers, I'm gonna give. Just gonna give. And we'll see what happens. We'll explore possibilities. You're just being a dingus, I know, but you know. I'm not being a dingus, I'm exploring the possibilities. The Mad Yeti, okay? Speaking of the Habans. Ooh, okay. I'm kind of feeling the Doomskar right now. The, this thing right here. We can foretell this, so we can play this later. This just seems like such a good ability, it's just me. The thing is that it protects the card also, that's what's so good. Before, these creature decks could have some kind of discard thing. And it could get ya, but now they can't get ya. Wait. Chris, you can't play this, you don't have enough white manas. I know, I just didn't think about it. I didn't think about it like at all. So little I thought about it, okay. I'm gonna find a Doomskar at some point. Glorious Anthem, okay. Number dos, okay. Well, he has the HPs. I think we're in trouble now. Main, oh main. Well, can go down to something very low. You can kill that angel, destroy target non-land permanent. So we can destroy the angel, take 6, go down to 3. And then we can Doomskar the turn after. If it doesn't get us. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We have a greedy deck. We have a really greedy deck, so... You know, this might happen. Might happen. Might just happen. Not that often, but you know... That might happen. Okay, when he casts his second spell, he creates a spirit. And he creates a spirit. Oh my god, these guys are badonkerously huge, okay? Okay, up to 37. That's another dude. Luckily we had that Doomskar. It's the only thing which can kill these big creatures also. Which is kind of amazing. Don't play the wrong land, I know. No, I'm not gonna mess this up. Not gonna mess this up. Plonk, Doomskar. Oh, what's the last part of Saga then? Okay. Man, he has a lot of life point. 43. Yeah, we're gonna have to work 43 down somehow, some way. Down to 0. Man, this card is so good, by the way. He's so good. I think we put down you. It's an angel with flying. Second part is can destroy a creature with power less than this creature's power. Okay, it doesn't have that, so that's cool. That's cool and all. Do we just Yorion now? Get another angel? I think so. A Lank, take you away. It's looking pretty good, I feel like, okay? Put down here. That. Oh, maybe I should have cycled that. Yeah, probably. Okay, another 4/4. The Mad Yeti. It's gonna. Oh! Oh! Stupid Rupel Runers. We could get completely land screwed with this hand. But we have Insert of Greatness into Raven's Warning, into Binding of the Old Gods, into Battle of Frost and Fire. If we could just find one more land, We should be able to do this. It should be. Could also be a crappy keep, but it just see like 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just a sign from the goods. The goodly goods. The goodly gooners. Let's see, do we play... We just play raw green next turn, right? Or do we play this and search for green, then play and search for greatness? Well, this answers it for us. We play this. Okay. Shockstorm. This might be a little bit of a challenge. It seems to be some kind of control deck. 3 manas. And we foretold something. But we don't know what we foretold. We have no idea. So we put down this and we put down you. And then we're gonna Raven's Warning. Okay, 4 manas. He also Raven's Warning. I think this is gonna be in my game right now. Binding of the Old Gods. Do I want that? Probably yes. Probably yes. Like that. Binding of the Old Gods. I think he can keep his Raven. I think we want to take away the Warning of the Ravens. And now next turn we will be able to play something for 5. So we'll be able to play Battle of Frost and Fire. Oh, we can also play... Oh, can we play the other part of this? Can we play the Prismatic Bridge? Oh my god. Okay. Then we cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand to draw a card. Oh. We're gonna play Battle of Frost and Fire. But then, smack all these guys. Draw a card. Search for a forest. I don't know exactly which color we didn't have there, but that's fine. And these guys just need to go right now. Need to go away. And let's see here. Can we play this? Let's see. Green. We have black. We have blue. And we have red. And we have white. Oh, if we search for white, right? Search for a white. We have all the colors, I think. I think. Right? Yeah. Then we can play Prismatic Bridge also. Good. Good, McShned. Now Shockstorm needs to have something good here. Something good, because else this is gonna trigger and we're gonna get all of these again. Do we want all of these again? I think we do. Okay. You gain 2 life for each foretold card you own. Okay. Interesting. Yes, we're gonna exile this, definitely. We're gonna... Oh, everything just worked out that game. This deck, I mean, it's been performing well, but I think much of the reason... There's 2 reasons. First of all, we're playing all the good cards. That's one sure way of having a good time. It's playing all the good cards. But also, we haven't been up against the Roguers, the Mono Reds. I wonder if Mono Red is still in there. I've been out of the loop for quite a while now, so I don't know if there's gonna be any Mono Redders strolling about in Magic. So I have no idea. Gonna be if the Rogues are still a thing. I think the Rogues are still a thing. The Rogue deck was so good before, so I would be surprised if it's gone away. Very surprised. Mono Red, I don't know. Mono Red is a little bit like a seasonal thing. I think Mono Red is never bad. It's never been bad, but it's just sometimes not that popular. Sometimes it's very popular. Often very popular when the ladder resets and everyone just wants to rank up the Mythic so they can get their asses kicked quicker. That's only what happens to me, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Whisper Squad. Yep. He's gonna find out the Whisper Squad. They're just whispering. What are you whispering about? Don't just sit there and whisper. Speak up, please. I think we're gonna insert for greatness next turn. Could also do Esika, but nah, I think we want to do it. Do you ever want to play this as the left part? I mean, if you have the Prismatic Bridge out, yes. Yes, I guess. Oh, also, by the way, I only want 1 of this in the deck. I have 2 of this, but I probably only want 1, because if it can hit itself, is what I realize now. You never want that to happen. Like, never, ever, ever do you want. Bloop, bloop. He smacks us, he danks us, he dunes us. But in the end, will we snoon him? We will snoon him. We will snoon him soon. So soon. In search of greatness. Still not doing anything. Okay, I think this card can be really good. Just I think that I need to rethink how the deck works. You probably need a lot of cards with two sides, like one cheap side, one expensive side. Then in Search for Great is probably gonna be better. And there's probably some kind of combo you can do with this, isn't there? Usually with like fires, there's like two cards and you play them together and you almost win. That's usually how those decks work. Hey, Whisper Squad, this is Mono Black by the way. I think Mono Black can be a thing, but I think Mono Black is gonna be control now, because we essentially got Damnation back. A little bit worse, a little bit better than Damnation. It's hard to say. Does this guy have Snowlands? He doesn't have Snowland, okay. He probably doesn't have that card. The thing which destroys all... Ooh. Do we take that? Do we take that thing? Yes, I think we take that land. Because we kind of need it to be able to play. We had a blue in this also. Be able to play this, which clears up this entire board. Battle Frost of Fire. This seems like such a dangerous card to print if you want creatures to be relevant. It's just me. Is it just me? Like, the second part is not that good though. Scry 3, I mean it's good, it does something relevant, but the third part combined with the first part of the saga is just so strong. Be able to board clear and then later draw two cards. Seems like it's gonna be difficult to play creatures against. Like very, very difficult. I think we want all these cards. And I guess we take away the Drama, the Last Blood Chief. Take her away. On the other hand though, is there too much exile Ling, or that there's a new card in black which can destroy all creatures or it can destroy all planeswalkers, and then it can return one creature or planeswalker with command mana cost X, where X is the number of snow permanents you control, something like that. And since you can have snow lands, you should be able to return something pretty big with that. So you wipe the board and get something back. That seems really, really strong. And I think you could do that for planeswalkers also. I'm not sure if it was only creatures you could return or if it was creatures and planeswalkers. This guy milled. Good cards there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Raven's Warning. Man, I love Raven's Warning. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know if it's the best card right now, but man, I love that card. Okay. Okay. So we could now... Let me just play this. Binding on the old guys. It's just... How is a creature deck supposed to handle this? Or maybe you can. Maybe you can just be fast. Just... There's such good removal now. They keep printing better and better removal. Like, removal used to be... You played one card and then you destroyed another card. That's how removal used to be. The good old. I am sounding like a very old man now, and I am a very old man. And now it's just destroy something, draw a card, do this, do that, do this. It's like a million things. Like this card seems strong, okay? This thing just scries. That's what it does. Scries every turn. Okay. Plus counter on you, I guess. And yeah, take away you. Why not? Because why not, I say. Yeah. Raven's Warning. It'll be nice. Bird. Earth. Plains. And get something back. Nice. Sure, destroy it. And it's feeling like it's going pretty well. I mean, it could still have that board wipe thing. I think that's the way to go back. I wonder how else. Because I'm thinking about making like a mono black control deck after this. So I'm thinking... Oh no, downfall, okay. That's fine though. Then soon Yorion. And... Raven Wing. I want this to tick out, but at the same time I kind of want the Yorion. No blocks, I'll take it. It's fine. We'll take the 1 damage. The Raven is gonna draw us a card, so Okay, can I play something? No, I can't. Oh, I can! Yeah, I just didn't realize I could. Okay. Prismatic Bridge. Because this costs 3, this costs 4. Yeah. Now it's amazing. It's not for great. It worked. Turn 8. Worked out. It was so good on turn 8. It was so good. Okay, so this card needs much more building around than I thought. I thought this was just the new fires. But I thought it read that you can put anything equal to any permanent that you have on the battlefield +1. So it just... If you had some things for 4 and some things for 5, you could always play the thing for 5 for free, for instance. But no, that's not how it worked. So, it's still good. Still good. Just not as good. It would have otherwise been, okay? Raven's Warning. Is that okay, sir? Is that okay? Yelling at the clouds. Okay. We'll smack his face with the Raven. Bird. I think he has an instant, so I think. I'll kill that bird, maybe. Here comes the bird! I think this card is gonna be played in every pro deck. Like every blue-white control deck needs this card, it's just me. Question is how many colors you want to splash, because this card is also so good. Ramping is good. Destroying non-land permanent is good. Creatures getting Death Touch is just might not have had a third part of the saga. I don't know what has its third part of the saga. It doesn't fit with the first or second theme. It fits with the Golgari, I guess. The Golgari colors can use that Death Touch. They like the Death Touch. Okay, whenever one more creatures with flying deal combat damage, which also works with Yorion. Okay, yes, Grey Merchant Asphodel, that's good to know. Again, Yorion. Yori Bori Bone. Yori Bori Bone. You can't even take away In Search for Greatness. It's gonna come back. I don't know why I would take it away, but why not? Why not? I say. Yorion! Yelling at cloud. Oh my god. I forgot. Oh, I got sent to me some poetry from a lovely viewer. You guys have been amazing as always. By the way, with all the support I've received while I've been away. Thank you so much for all like personal emails and everything from some people that were concerned that I was not going to come back, of course, but of course I come back. And some people just being nice and saying nice things. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. And also in the comments also. So much support. I like it. Let's see. Kill that. Get the 2 life points. Decline you. Destroy that. Last turn. Thank you. I know it sounds, whenever I can't say thank you without it sounding like I'm not saying, you know, honestly saying thank you, but thank you, everyone. Don't look away, Chris. Thank you. Grey Merchant Asphodel, okay, it's gonna deal that 2 damage. It's dealing the damages. Okay. Reveal top cards, and we're gonna see what we fit here. We're probably gonna hit a Yorion, but we could hit the other side of Prismatic Bridge. We could hit Esika. We're probably gonna take out Esika from this. Because it could just screw up the entire thing here. I think Prismatic Bridge, though, 1 plus a Yorion seems like a really good thing. We're gonna keep this, which can attack, of course. And we're gonna take away you, and you, and you. Just because it's fun! It's fun! Yep. Oh wait, now it's not gonna tick out to the part where I draw a card. Now that's a problem, you say? That's a problem! Ah, it's fine. It is fine. We don't need another In Search for Greatness. I'm really feeling like maybe In Search for Greatness is not the card for this deck. It's also very awkward to play with double green. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Raugrin Triome. Luckily we can cycle all of these. So many cycling lands. That's nice. Cycle. Oh! Raven's Warning! Another amazing card. Death by Bird is what's gonna happen here, I think. Yellow Clouds. A single? Ooh, I don't know. Gain some life backs, put down the planes, just smack his face. I know I should not have taken away the thing which would draw us cards here, because that would have been amazing, draw 3 more cards. That's just... just brain. I blame my brain. I always do. Okay? Everything comes back. Everything comes back. Oh, if this comes back, it comes back to the Esika. Okay. Okay, well, at least if you watch this and you didn't know what the cards did, by me making all these mistakes, you probably learn a couple of things about the cards and how they work. Of course, when this comes back, it comes back as Esika. But now Yorion produces mana. Look at this, add one mono any color. Pretty amazing. Really amazing, what is that? Is he timing out, or is this guy... Is he like throwing up a bird? Yes. Why is it called throwing up? No one has ever thrown up, has thrown up. They've thrown down. Who does this when they're puking? They're like, ah! Ah! A madman. If you're that type of madman, that's fine. If you puke in the up direction, in the world up direction, as we say, or the program in Unity, that's fine. You're fine. It's just there's gonna be some men in blue coats coming and taking care of you soon, but it's fine. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. 8 manas though. It's now in mounting the comic. There's a card also which returns every creature from the graveyard, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that might... Oh, I think he has it! It's like 7 mana or something. Return all the... Oh my god, that could probably kill us with the Grey Merchant Asphodel and all these creatures. I think so, he's selecting like every creature. Reanimate the spell, I think it costs 8 or something like that. To reanimate every creature in your graveyard. Ah, okay, I got this. Ah, that's still a lot of damage. It's not lethal, but it's a lot. It's not lethal, but it is a lot. Okay, that thing seems nice to have right now. We'll take that. Yeah. The deck just plays itself. We gonna draw... Are we gonna draw too many cards with this? That's what I'm a little bit worried about, actually. Yeah, he's down 19. He might still get us, honestly. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Oh, you only draw 1 card. I thought you draw 1 card for everything that attacked. Okay, that's not how that works, Chris. Didn't know that. Didn't know that, but that's fine. We can also now... Oh, they also have Vigilance. Oh, that makes things more interesting, I guess. The problem is everything is gonna die when I play this. So I guess I don't play it, because the only thing that can kill us is probably him having a Dragon's Awakening. And can kill, just take away a Kiora. And cycle this, I guess. And put you down. And we're not gonna play that. It's gonna end the turn. We're gonna get a lot of good cards now. Lot of good cards. Yelling at clouds. Man, 15 minutes, really? I know I played a little bit like a dingus. Oh my god, though. Does this kill us? Richard loving, he's surely attacking in. Because he can deal 4 more damage with this. Surely activating Veto. We are gonna gain some life points here, though. And I think we have some life gain in the sideboard. I think we do. Remember, but I think we do. Okay. Fiber of the Swarm, Whisper Squad. Yes. Oh wow, we didn't activate this. That's weird. Really weird. We can get another Whisper Squad, which is not gonna do anything. I think the correct play would have been... Correct play, Chris. You haven't done any correct play. Yeah, but I think the correct play would have been, honestly, to give everything lifelink and attack in. Because then it would have put me down to 4. And that would have been good for him. No, I didn't do that. That's not good. Okay. Smacks in with the Whisper Squad, which is not going to do anything. It's for Maximum Grave Item, is not going to do anything. But die. Oh, does he have a Reanimator spell? Let's see what's attacking with this now. Don't really see it. Can we just block with Yorion? Oh, it gains Death Touch and Lifelink. Oh wait, couldn't he have killed me? If he just... No, we didn't have enough mana. Almost. Wait. Gains... Ah, Lifelink. Why can't I block with this? Oh, I need to pass the blockers, okay. I was so confused. Block with you. Oh, we just gained Lifelink, didn't get Death Touch. Okay, so we can block with both of these. Block with everything. Doesn't matter. He's going downtown now. Going downtown. Gonna take 3 damage. Gonna do 5, but now we're gonna get 2 cards from the exile, and finally 17 minutes later we're gonna be able to kill him, I think. Yep. Yep. Take some damage. That's fine. Not that thing. Okay. That's pretty nice though with the Elspeth Conqueror's Death, because the only thing he has which matters is the veto. Okay. What do I have in the sideboard? I have a lot of ways of winning, I think. Blood on the Snow. That's not gonna do anything, I think. I think we want Valki and Kiora, right? We could also do this. Alrund's Epiphany. Yeah, because then we could probably kill him with... Ooh, isn't this a pretty good way of just winning? So, just have a bunch of Alrund's Epiphanies. Seems like a good way. Take that away. And things which gets extra turns. Okay, we'll smack in with you and you and you and you and you. And stay with that thing, sure. Start at 14. Do we clear the board now? Nah, the only way we lose is him returning things from the graveyard, I think so. And things cost extra now with the Elspeth Conqueror's Death, so that's probably not gonna happen. Seems super nice to have this in the sideboard. I'm surprised that they print these cards, which give extra turns. Usually these cards, people find a way of breaking them, and they usually end up not being that fun to play against, but we'll see. We'll see if it was a mistake this time or not. We will see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Ah, my turn. Yeah, in search of greatness. We need another deck for you. We really need another deck for you. Yep. Yeah. Yorion. I think we keep this Yorion still though. I think we do. Okay. Sure. Plus counter. We still keep you. And we can exile any number of permanents, which doesn't matter, because we don't need to take anything away, because nothing costs more than 3, so we're just gonna let these tick out and play a couple of Alrund's Epiphanies. Yeah, smack him down. And just win that way. Exile any number, we'll submit 0. Spells cost more. Yeah, Alrund's Epiphany in the sideboard, if I'm talking about what really worked with this deck, I'm gonna say... I think Alrund's Epiphanies in the sideboard, plus having the Raven's Warning to find them, seems really, really good, honestly. And then just smack him. Smack his face! Blunk, 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 blunk. And he can't block because they're flying. And we just play another Alrund. And then, yeah, in search of greatness, we're gonna do something else with that instead. I don't know if I need... Yeah, no, to be fair, I need green in this deck, because I need the green-black card, I think, for this to work out as good as it could. Okay. And that thing doesn't do anything. And we just smack him again. We play another Alrund. This card also seems so good. The thing is they can foretell it also. Can freaking foretell this thing. Only for 6 mana I can play it. I mean, you can't see it now because my name is blocking it, but I think that's... Okay. And... yes. Yes, all the triggers. Sure. I wonder if Magic will evolve into like an auto-battler after a while, because there's so many effects that just happen by itself now, I'll be like. Okay, but at the end of this battlefield, we're gonna submit 0. We're gonna play you. Bloop. Alrund Epiphany. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And smack them! Smack them! Oh! 22 minutes! 22 minutes of pain and suffering for us. I think we're gonna create a mono black deck after this. And then, let's see though. I have a really cool idea with some copying. Let's see what it turns out to be. I have some really nice ideas. I just need to make the ideas into reality. What is reality, Chris? Reality is Maya. It's the illusion. We're actually in the Matrix. It's a Matrix controlled by M&Ms. M&Ms control the world, yeah, they do. Have you watched? I think if you watch too many conspiracy videos, because they just keep getting weirder and weirder. If you watch too many, you'll end up at those theories. The M&Ms controlling. Oh my god, we got him. Got him. Snoon him. Own him. Loon him. Balloon him. Hello, Daniel!
And you are?
It's me, the YouTube algorithm.
And well, what are you doing here?
I'm just here to take those views.
No, those are my views.
Oh, I can explain to you, senor. You see, you have subs 0% and non-subs 100%. That's why you can take all your views.
I guess it's time that you check out the little thing down there. Hello everyone, a little bit about behind the scenes here, I guess. Here in my garage, no, here in my studio. It's actually, I don't know if it's a studio, but it's kind of becoming a studio, honestly. I mean, I got a proper green screen, and all the things that you can see behind me, all the things, was thanks to you guys, because you've been supporting me on Patreon and on the YouTube. So I just wanted to shout out some new members here. Let's see here who we got. Travis Stump. Thank you very much. Sam, I can say thank you very much, but no, I'm not gonna say it for everyone. Sam Williamson, but I mean it for everyone. Sam Williamson, Nater the One, Rumbar Gaming, Navi, Kokiri, it's a Kokiri village in Zelda. Werner, Luis Guillemin, Flea 47, Steven Van Muere, Chad Jewel, Daniel Exoldado, Mascalian, Martha Sickling, Jeff Bezos? No, Jeffrey Boas. Jeff Bezos. Okay. He's become a $1 million patron or something now. Laurent Spaghetti, no, Rigetti. I know enough with the jokes. Deirini, Gerard Gross Connard, Louis Vrock, Lord Beavelton, and Samantha Geist. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Thank you.